Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coin TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, our channel is the perfect place to grow your knowledge and passion for numismatics. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. The 1986 Roosevelt Dime, commonly called the 1986 Liberty Dime, represents one of the later 20th century issues in the long-running Roosevelt Dime series that began in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II made him one of the most influential figures in American history. The year 1986 sits in a period where the United States Mint had already transitioned fully into modern clad coinage, using layers of copper and nickel in place of the 90% silver composition that earlier dimes possessed prior to 1965. Because of this shift, the 1986 dime reflects a mature phase in U.S. coinage, a time when technology, mass production, and minting consistency were reaching new peaks. Each 1986 dime carries not just monetary utility but also an imprint of American history, economics, technological progress, and political symbolism rooted in Roosevelt's legacy. While the coin is common in circulation today, its background is filled with layers of numismatic detail, design philosophy, national identity, and minting evolution that make it worthy of a fully deep explanation. The obverse of the 1986 dime features the iconic left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by sculptor John R. Sinek, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver during the 1940s. Sinek created the portrait shortly after Roosevelt's death in 1945, and the design was meant to evoke both the president's calm determination and his role in championing the March of Dimes, a campaign originally aimed at fighting polio. This connection is why Roosevelt appears on the dime rather than a larger denomination. On the 1986 dime, the obverse includes the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, the year 1986, and the designer's initials JS appearing near the truncation of Roosevelt's neck. The mint mark, either P, D, or S, is placed to the right of the portrait. Even though the design remained unchanged since 1946, the 1986 strikes show the sharpness, metallic brightness, and technological precision of late 20th century minting, with clearer rim definition and more uniform metal flow. On the reverse, the 1986 dime showcases a symbolic trio, a torch in the center symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch piece on the left and an oak branch strength on the right. These elements reflect core American values, liberty defended with strength and maintained through peace. The inscriptions United States of America, 1 dime, and E pluribus unum surround the design. The reverse has remained largely unchanged for decades, and the 1986 version demonstrates the mint's improved die preparation and stronger hub details, giving the branches and torch a consistent appearance across the year's production. The simplicity of the reverse design is intentional, reflecting Roosevelt's straightforward leadership style and the national desire for stability after the turbulence of the Depression and war. From a minting perspective, the 1986 Roosevelt dime was struck at 3 U.S. mints: Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. Philadelphia produced the highest number of circulation strikes, Denver followed closely, and San Francisco produced the proof coins, which were intended for collectors and struck using polished dies and blank planchettes. The composition of the 1986 dime is 75% copper and 25% nickel overlaying a pure copper core, resulting in a combined weight of 2.268 grams and a thickness of 1.35 millimeters. The dime features a reeded edge with 118 reeds, a feature designed historically to prevent coin clipping. By 1986, the minting process involved modernized presses capable of creating tens of thousands of coins per minute, with increasing precision and reduced error rates, although mistakes did still occur. Speaking of errors, the 1986 dime has several collectible varieties, though most are uncommon. Some examples include off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchettes, double dies, and coins struck through grease, all of which can command premiums depending on severity. Off-center strikes of 10 to 50% are especially desirable among collectors. A small number of misaligned dies and weak strike examples exist, typically due to mechanical issues in the presses. While no major national-level variety, like the No. S. proofs from other years, is recognized for 1986, the year still appeals to error enthusiasts because the U.S. Mint was producing extremely high volumes, increasing the chances of small but collectible mistakes slipping through. In the realm of collecting, the 1986 Roosevelt Dime is generally considered a modern, common-date coin, easy to obtain in circulated condition. However, high-grade mint state examples, particularly Mississippi 67 and above, can be significantly harder to find. This is because clad dimes tend to circulate heavily, accumulate surface marks quickly, and often leave the mint with small imperfections. For the 1986 proof dimes from San Francisco, collectors seek PR69 and PR70 deep cameo examples, which exhibit flawless surfaces and strong contrast between frosted devices and mirror fields. As with all modern coins, the highest values go to the highest grades, especially those certified by major grading services like PCGS and NGC. Considering its historical context, the 1986 dime represents a period of economic recovery and technological transition in the United States. The mid-1980s saw advancements in minting speeds, automated inspection, and improved metal sourcing. It was also a time when coin collecting was gaining popularity again, boosted by new commemoratives and growing interest in modern issues. The Roosevelt dime remained a stable, unchanged denomination through these years, symbolizing national continuity. The design's endurance reflects Roosevelt's lasting legacy and the March of Dimes campaign's continued success, which by 1986 had already shifted to broader child health initiatives after the eradication of polio in the U.S. The cultural significance of the dime also continues to connect with Roosevelt's humanitarian image. The small size of the coin is often interpreted symbolically, a modest tribute to a president who championed common citizens and social welfare programs. People who collect the 1986 dime often do so as part of full Roosevelt dime sets spanning 1946 to the present, and this particular year fits smoothly into the modern clad era, common but still essential, mundane yet historically meaningful. Finally, the value of 1986 dimes depends on condition. Circulated examples are worth face value, but high-grade pieces can bring several dollars, and pristine proofs can reach higher values. Error coins vary widely, and dramatic mistakes may fetch sizable premiums. The coin remains widely available, yet its story, a blend of Roosevelt's legacy, mid-80s American identity, modern mint technology, and everyday economic use, gives it depth far beyond its small size and common appearance.